Welcome to Silicon Scoop, where we dive into the latest tech news impacting the world. Join John Irwin and the Startup Coach as they explore the tech news that matters to you. Stay ahead, stay informed, and now on with the show.
The ocean has been the ultimate hiding spot for a century, but quantum physics just turned on the lights. China's new drone-mounted sensors can now see through the deep, and the era of invisible submarine is officially on life support. Quantum sensors have just killed submarine stealth. The new quantum magnetometers and gravimeters can detect the microscopic magnetic and gravitational ripples caused by a submarine's hull. China's recently proved this works using a low-cost drone that matches the best tech NATO has to offer. This compromises the nuclear triad. If submarines can't hide, they can't act as a secret deterrent, fundamentally shifting global military balance. What do you think about this, John?
I love this. I love this new quantum tech, all these new sensors that are coming out. This is really cool stuff. And the question is this just limited to underwater? Is this going to eliminate radar completely, even for planes and all that sort of stuff going forward? So let's dive into this real quickly, though. So the reason why submarines have been historically undetectable is because they rely on acoustic stealth, which is ultra-quiet propulsion, shape design to reduce their sonar reflections, and operating in noisy ocean environments. And so traditional detection methods were sonar, so sound waves, radar, which is kind of ineffective underwater, and magnetic anomaly detection, which has limited sensitivity. So modern submarines, like nuclear ballistic submarines, they're designed to be so quiet they blend into background ocean noise, which makes them nearly invisible using classical techniques. The way that this quantum sensing breaks the stealth is from a completely different angle. So instead of detecting sound, they detect mass displacement in water, so gravitational changes. They detect magnetic signatures from metal hulls and disturbances in Earth's natural fields. And I know we kind of covered some of this stuff in the past, but this just shows a practical application of some of those sensors that we covered. So even a perfectly silent submarine, there's three things that it has. Well, more than that, but mass, it alters local gravity slightly, and it disturbs magnetic fields. So these effects are impossible to eliminate entirely, which is why this is potentially so disruptive. And so if we talk about the way that these sensors work, would you not think that they could adapt this to planes in the air? Or what are your thoughts on this? Is this more magic? You're on mute.
I don't know if they can adapt it to planes in the air for a couple of reasons, because I think part of it is they're detecting the slight movements in the water on top of the magnetic, on top of this is, according to the research, squids could detect submarines from 3.7 miles away compared to 0.5 miles conventional, and they have the potential range of 6 kilometers. So we sit back and say they're looking towards a transparent ocean as early as 2050. But that means they've got to put all these magnetometers and squids and gravimeters set up all over the place to have the transparent ocean. So how do you do that in the sky?
Well, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So until we have enough satellites to be running these kinds of things in the sky at a 6 kilometer plus range, and that would, blacken the sky probably or whatnot with all these things. So I think we're going to have different types of detection via the satellite network that they're building for whatever's going on above ground.
Yeah. And here's the thing, though. So despite the hype that what this could potentially do, there are some real limitations. So many of the quantum sensing systems work only at short ranges, like you said, or controlled conditions. And ocean environments are extremely noisy. So thermal, magnetic, and geological noise. And scaling sensitivity to long-range detection right now is a major hurdle. So even in related technologies like quantum radar, long-range detection remains largely theoretical or speculative at this time. So In nowhere in the near future is this tech going to be usable tech in the next, I'd say, 5 years, maybe 10.
Yeah, so these drones are tethered via a 20-meter cable to a CPT magnometer, keeping it isolated from the electromagnetic interference. So these things have to be distributed. So that's why we wouldn't have them in the sky. But it's really, I like to think of this update like trying to walk through a dark room filled with suspended glitter. You might be silent and invisible, but your body naturally pushes the glitter aside as you move. These quantum sensors don't look for the person, they look for the glitter, the tiny disturbances in the Earth's magnetic field to tell them exactly where you are.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, every time in Star Trek we have to detect the Klingon cloaking, we're detecting radiation signals or disturbances. We can't detect the ship itself. So its accuracy is 0.849 nanoteslas. Do you know what a nanotesla is?
No.
I'm trying to see if I have it here. The squid can hit 3.7 miles. We talked about that. It's a reliability of 99.8%. And the sensitivity is picotesla range, which is 1 trillionth of a Tesla. So,
okay.
Anyway, these are extremely sensitive. The squid superconducting quantum interference devices mentioned must be cooled near sub-zero, absolute zero, negative 273 degrees Celsius, requiring advanced cryogenics packaging in the mobile unit. While China's making headlines, the U.S. launched DARPA's Robust Quantum Sensors Phase 1 in August 2025, essentially confirming that the Pentagon is in a black Project Arms race to catch or surpass these findings. So they've got their own thing going on that we don't really know about. The Earth's magnetic field in the South China Sea is nearly parallel to the surface, which usually creates a blind spot for magnetic sensors. China's CPT system was specifically designed to exploit this unscannable zone.
Crazy.
So the silent service is about to get very loud as quantum physics makes the haystack smaller and the needle glow in the dark. If the ocean becomes transparent, does the submarine become a $3 billion coffin, or can tech like magnetic jamming save it? Drop your theories in the chat. We'd love to hear what you think.
Tired of drowning in repetitive tasks while your competitors race ahead? Every minute you spend on manual data entry, scheduling, and routine processes is a minute you're not growing your business. Flowgrammer.ca transforms your workflow chaos into seamless automation. We build AI-powered systems that handle your busy work so you can focus on what actually makes you money. Our clients typically save 15 plus hours per week and see their productivity double within 60 days. Visit flowgrammer.ca for a free automation audit. That's flowgrammer.ca. Stop working in your business and start working on it.
What do you got going on, John?
Just plugging away, helping companies with government funding, attending events, probably startup drinks or Flowgrammer events. How about you, Craig?
Lots of stuff going on. I honestly don't know when this is going out. I have to check. I think it's going to go out in April. But there's all sorts of stuff going on. If you don't know about OpenClaw, it's the latest AI automation agent that's taken the world by storm in 2026. And OpenClaw Toronto chapter just launched. And we have all sorts of events going on. So check out openclawto.com. Our first demo night is April 14th. We have a Builder Cafe on April 10th. We have a bunch of other events. There's updates every day. We've deconstructed the latest 2 betas over the weekend that was launched in OpenClaw and what you should do about them. There's a bunch of articles over there. Go check that out. We're also over at flowgrammer.ca where we do N8N automations. We run the Flowgrammer community and do Builders Hub and connectivity for AI and business automation agents. And for everything else, head over to TorontoStarts where we hook up startups and investors at our Startup Investor Drinks. We do mentoring, we do workshops, we have a list of investors. There's a whole bunch of content over. You can also book me over there if you want a meeting with me to talk about whatever, help your startup. check out TorontoStarts.com. But John, if people are looking for non-dilutive funding, where should they go and what is that?
Yeah, non-dilutive funding. We're talking government grants, tax credits. Come find me on LinkedIn if you have any questions. Right now is Shred Time, SRDD. But come reach out to me too if you've got a startup, if you've got a company. Reach out to me if you have any questions, and if they have company questions about their startup in general, where do they find you, Craig?
Yeah, find me at TorontoStarts.com. But John, just before we go, something's open right now, and it's closing May 31st. Thank you. Can Export. And what?
Yeah. So
what
if
should
you have
people
at
know
least
about that?
300,000 in revenue in the previous year, and you're looking to expand outside of Canada, reach out to me, and we can put together. We can talk about an application for Can Export.
All the links we talked about will be in the show notes, wherever you're watching this. Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave us a comment, give us a like, give us a subscribe. We really appreciate it. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for tuning in to Silicon Scoop. We hope you enjoyed this episode's dive into the latest tech news. Stay connected with John Irwin and the Startup Coach on LinkedIn and subscribe for more insights and updates. Until next time, stay ahead, stay informed.